Hey there, welcome back to the channel. What if I told you the most powerful force in your life isn't luck, fate, or other people? It's not your past. It's not the opinions of others. It's not even your circumstances. It's your own mind. That's the truth most people never realize. While the world throws distractions, doubts, pressure, and pain at you, the real battlefield is internal. And the Stoics knew that better than anyone. They were warriors of the mind, men who faced death, exile, failure, and chaos, and still stood tall. Not because they had control over everything, but because they mastered the one thing they could control, themselves. Think about that for a moment. You can't always control what happens. Life is unpredictable. People disappoint you. Plans fall apart. Things go wrong. And the moment you start believing that you're powerless, life will prove you right. But the moment you take ownership of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, everything changes. That's what Stoicism is about. Not emotionless living, but emotional control. Not ignoring problems, but facing them head-on. Not being passive, but becoming unshakable. In a world that constantly tests you, your strength, your patience, your identity, Stoicism is the weapon that keeps you grounded, focused, and clear. It's not a philosophy for monks on a mountain. It's for warriors in the trenches of life. And that's why you're here. Because deep down, you know there's more inside you. You know you weren't made to live in fear, doubt, or anxiety. You were built for clarity, for courage, for peace. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 Stoic affirmations, not fluffy mantras, not feel-good cliches, but ancient truths that will shift the way you think, feel, and act. Each one is a mindset weapon, a principle, a shield for the soul. When you make these affirmations part of your daily life, you start showing up differently. You stop reacting. You start leading. You stop chasing. You start building. You develop inner peace in the middle of external chaos. You take back your power from fear, from anger, from the opinions of others. And you step into a version of yourself that doesn't just survive, but thrives, stoically, powerfully, on your terms. So, here's what I want you to do. Don't just listen, engage. Repeat these affirmations out loud. Write them down, breathe them in, live them. Because they're not just reminders, they're a roadmap to freedom. If you're ready to break free from mental slavery and finally take control of your life, this is your first step. Let's begin. Number 1, I control how I respond. You can't stop the chaos, you can't stop the storms. You can't stop what others say, what they do, or what the world throws at you, but you can stop yourself. You can stop yourself from reacting with rage, fear, or frustration. You can pause, you can breathe, you can choose, because you control how you respond. This is the foundation of Stoic power. Marcus Aurelius said, "The Roman emperor who ruled not only an empire, but also his own mind." You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Most people give away that power every single day. They let the noise of the world control their peace. They let one rude comment control their mood. One failure controls their self-worth. One challenge controls their direction. But not you. You are not here to be a puppet of emotion. You are not here to be jerked around by external events like a leaf in the wind. You are here to become something more, stoic, grounded, powerful. So, when you're cut off in traffic, instead of raging, breathe. When someone insults you, instead of snapping back, observe. When things go wrong, instead of panicking, choose your next move. Because that choice, that tiny internal shift, that is freedom. This affirmation, I control how I respond, is your anchor. It reminds you that your life isn't determined by what happens. It's determined by how you respond to what happens. That's where your power lives. That's where your peace begins. And no one, not your boss, not your enemies, not fate, can take that from you. But make no mistake, this isn't easy. Your instincts will scream, your ego will flare, your emotions will try to hijack the wheel. That's when the real work begins. That's when you pause. You remember this truth, and you rise above. That's when you stop reacting like everyone else, and you start responding like a leader, strong, clear, calm. Repeat this to yourself when the world tries to test you. I control how I respond. I am not my anger. I am not my fear. I am not my reaction. I am the master of my mind. With this one affirmation, you shift from victim to creator. Because when you control your response, you control your direction. And when you control your direction, you shape your destiny. This is your first step to power. This is your first step to peace. This is your first step to a life that's truly yours. Say it, believe it, live it. I control how I respond. Number 2, the obstacle is my path. Life isn't meant to be easy, and that's a good thing. You're not here to coast, you're here to grow. And growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the struggle, in the resistance, in the fire. Marcus Aurelius said it best. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Read that again. The thing you think is stopping you, that's the thing that's shaping you. That setback, it's a signal. That pain, it's progress in disguise. Obstacles aren't detours, they're the path itself. When something gets hard, don't back down, lean in. When you hit a wall, don't complain. Climb it, punch through it, break it down piece by piece if you have to. Because every challenge is building the version of you that's unstoppable. Repeat this. The obstacle is my path. It's not a punishment. It's a test to see if you're ready, to see if you have what it takes. And if you keep showing up, if you choose to see the obstacle as your ally, you'll become someone no adversity can break. So the next time life hits you hard, smile, because you know this is the way. Number 3, I am bigger than my emotions. Emotions are powerful forces that can sweep over you in an instant. Anger, fear, frustration, they all come with strength, but none of them define you. They are not who you are. These emotions are simply signals, signs of something happening inside your mind, not commands to act on. You are the observer of your emotions, not their slave. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus captured this perfectly. If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. When someone insults you, frustrates you, or triggers your anger, understand that it's not the other person's actions that have power over you. It's your own reaction. Your mind plays a role in how you interpret and respond to the world around you. So in reality, when you feel provoked, you have the power to choose how you react. The challenge isn't in the emotion itself. The challenge lies in how you handle it. Too often, we allow our emotions to rule us. Anger bursts out uncontrollably, fear paralyzes us, and anxiety clouds our judgment. We let the emotions take the wheel, pushing us toward irrational decisions and impulsive actions. But the truth is, you have the power to break free from this cycle. When you feel the weight of intense emotion, stop. Take a deep breath. Step back. Pause. Don't be swept away by the current. You are bigger than your emotions. You are not at their mercy. You are the one who controls the narrative of your inner world. Don't let a passing storm dictate the course of your day. Don't allow a single moment of frustration to take over your entire mindset. Affirm this with full conviction. I am bigger than my emotions. This affirmation isn't about ignoring your feelings or pretending they don't exist. It's about acknowledging that they are temporary and that you don't have to be ruled by them. Emotions will always be there, but they don't have to control you. The key is to recognize them, observe them, and then decide how to respond without letting them cloud your judgment or dictate your actions. When you truly master this, you gain the ability to act with intention instead of impulse. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to navigate through difficult situations. When you feel anger rising, you choose calm. When fear threatens to hold you back, you choose courage. When anxiety tries to take control, you choose peace. Remember, you are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them, the observer who gets to decide whether to let them control your actions or whether to rise above them. When you master your emotions, you unlock the power to shape your life. You stop being a slave to your feelings and start becoming the master of your destiny. Stay calm, stay focused, stay in control. By doing so, you become a stronger, more grounded individual, capable of facing any storm that comes your way without ever losing yourself in the process. Number 4, I live by my values, not the opinions of others. Chasing after the approval of others is like running in circles. It never leads to fulfillment. The truth is, the only validation that truly matters is your own. Yet so many of us fall into the trap of seeking external validation, looking for praise, recognition, or acceptance. We shape our actions and decisions based on what others think of us. But here's the hard truth. Those opinions are fleeting. They shift with time, with moods, and with circumstances. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, put it perfectly. Don't waste time discussing what a good person should be one. This statement is a powerful reminder that the only standard we need to live up to is our own. It's not about impressing the crowd or fitting into society's mold. It's about living authentically, aligning with your values, and acting with integrity. When you let the opinions of others dictate your choices, you hand over your power. You become a prisoner of external expectations, constantly trying to meet standards that aren't even yours. But when you stand firm in your values, you are free. You are grounded in what truly matters, your principles, your beliefs, and your purpose. This affirmation is a commitment to living your truth. It's about stopping the cycle of seeking approval and instead focusing on being the person you know you're meant to be. Affirm. I live by my values, not the opinions of others. Living by your values means acting with integrity, even when no one is watching. It means choosing courage over comfort and truth over convenience. Whether people praise you or criticize you, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you stay true to yourself. You live authentically, not for others, but for you. Think about it. When you base your actions on external opinions, you are constantly at the mercy of other people's perceptions. But when you live according to your values, you are in control. You no longer rely on the approval of others for your sense of worth or direction. Living by your values also builds self-respect. It strengthens your inner foundation because you know that your choices are aligned with what you believe to be right. This leads to a sense of fulfillment that no amount of external praise can give you. So, let go of the need to impress others. Live for yourself. Honor your values, your principles, and your truth. When you do this, you empower yourself to live a life that's true to who you are, not who others want you to be. You become a person of integrity, a person who acts from a place of deep conviction. The opinions of others will come and go, but your values, your true self, remain constant. So, affirm every day. I live by my values, not the opinions of others. Number 5. Today could be my last, so I will live fully. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. This isn't a morbid thought. It's a powerful reminder that time is not infinite. It's a call to live fully, because each day is a gift, and none of us are promised tomorrow. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, captured this sentiment perfectly. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. It's a sobering thought, but it's one that we often overlook. We get caught up in the grind, in the endless cycle of, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll be happy when... But the truth is, we don't know how much time we have. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. This is why the Stoics place such emphasis on the present moment. They knew that the only time we truly have is now. Every day is an opportunity, and if we wait too long, we may never take the chance. So, why wait for the perfect moment? Why delay the things that matter? Why wait for someone else to make the first move, or for the stars to align? The perfect moment is right now. Affirm, today could be my last, so I will live fully. This affirmation is a call to action. It's a reminder to stop procrastinating and start living with intention. Call the person you've been meaning to reach out to. Start the project you've been putting off. Take the risk. Speak your truth. Don't let fear, uncertainty, or doubt hold you back. Live with urgency, because today might be the only day you have. Living fully doesn't mean you have to take huge leaps every single day. It means choosing to show up, to engage with life, to take action, and to make your time count. It's about letting go of excuses and embracing the power of now. It's about living with purpose and passion in every moment, because we are never promised another one. Procrastination is a thief of time, and the longer you wait, the more you waste. Don't wait for the right moment. It's now. Whether it's a relationship, a dream, a goal, or something that you've been holding off on, take the first step. Time is slipping away, and the only way to ensure you live fully is by choosing to do so now. So, make today count. Live with intention. Make decisions as if this was your last chance to do so. Take control of your life and make the most of every single moment. You have the power to live fully today. Don't wait for tomorrow to start. Live like it's your last day on earth, because it just might be. Affirm it daily. Today could be my last, so I will live fully. Number 6, I am enough as I am. Stop chasing validation. Stop waiting for the world to tell you that you matter. You don't need another like, another follower, another promotion to prove your worth. You were already born with it. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And mastery begins with acceptance. Real, unshakable self-worth doesn't come from outside. It comes from within, from knowing that who you are, as you are, is already enough. The world will try to convince you that you're missing something, that you need more money, more status, more attention to be worthy. But the Stoics knew better. They knew that true freedom, real confidence, comes from cutting the strings of external validation and standing firm in your own value. Affirm it with strength. I am enough as I am. Not when you hit your goals. Not if you look a certain way. Not after you fix every flaw. Right now. As you are. That doesn't mean you stop growing. It means you stop believing the lie that you're not already whole. You're not a project waiting to be completed. You are a force already in motion. The Stoics lived by virtue, not vanity. They didn't need applause to know they were doing the right thing. They acted with integrity, discipline, and courage because they knew their value wasn't on the auction block of public opinion. So, today, silence the noise. Stop measuring yourself by impossible standards. Stop doubting your place in this world. Look in the mirror and remind yourself of this unshakable truth. You are enough. You always have been. Own that. Walk with it. Speak from it. Build from it. Because the moment you stop searching for your worth and start living from it, that's the moment everything changes. Number 7, I embrace discomfort. It makes me stronger. Comfort is a trap. It whispers lies to keep you soft, to keep you still. But the Stoics knew the truth. Growth doesn't come from ease. It comes from struggle. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Pain is not the enemy. Discomfort is not your downfall. They are your proving ground. Every time you lean into the challenge instead of running from it, you become more disciplined, more capable, more unshakable. Affirm it boldly. I embrace discomfort. It makes me stronger. That cold shower you dread, that early morning alarm, that hard conversation you've been avoiding, that's the resistance you need. That's the forge where your resilience is formed. A muscle doesn't grow without strain, and neither does your character. Modern life has trained us to chase ease, endless scrolling, instant gratification, quick fixes. But that's not where power is found. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort for this very reason. They trained themselves to be stronger than their circumstances, not dependent on luxury or ease. You want a stronger mind? Do the hard thing. You want more discipline? Step into the challenge. You want real power? Then go where others won't, because discomfort is a signal, not to stop, but to push. So the next time your path gets hard, don't flinch. Don't fold. Smile at the pain. Welcome the tension. Let it break down the old you and build up the new. This is where the real you is born. In the fire, in the resistance, in the discomfort. Say it again and mean it. I embrace discomfort. It makes me stronger. Because on the other side of that discomfort is the person you were meant to become. Number 8. I own my choices, always. Your life is not an accident. It's not a random sequence of events controlled by luck, fate, or the actions of others. Your life is built, choice by choice, decision by decision. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." That craving, blaming, comparing, deflecting responsibility keeps you small. But when you take full ownership of your decisions, no matter how difficult or imperfect, you unlock something powerful: control. Affirm this with conviction. I own my choices, always. It's easy to point the finger, easy to say, they held me back, life is unfair, or I had no choice. But those are lies we tell ourselves to avoid the discomfort of accountability. Owning your choices doesn't mean everything is your fault, but it does mean everything is your responsibility. You chose how you reacted. You chose whether to keep going or to quit. You chose whether to speak up or stay silent. And every choice becomes a brick in the foundation of your future. The Stoics believed that freedom wasn't about having no obstacles. It was about having the power to choose your response, no matter the obstacle. So stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Stop waiting for someone else to fix your life. You are not a victim. You are the author. Your habits, your mindset, your results, they are yours. And that means you have the power to change them at any moment, starting now. No more excuses. No more blame. You made the choices that led you here, and you can make new ones that take you somewhere better. Say it with power. I own my choices, always. Because when you own your life, you take back your power, and there's nothing more stoic or more unstoppable than that. Number 9. My peace cannot be stolen. In a world that thrives on noise, drama, and distractions, peace is power. People will try to provoke you. Circumstances will try to throw you off balance. But here's the truth. Your peace is not up for grabs unless you hand it over. Marcus Aurelius said, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions than your own soul." That's the Stoic mindset. Real peace doesn't come from escaping the world. It comes from mastering yourself. It comes from knowing that no matter what happens out there, in here, in your mind, your heart, your inner core, you remain calm, grounded, and unshaken. Affirm, my peace cannot be stolen. Let that sink in. No insult, no delay, no unexpected event can take your peace, unless you give them permission. You are not here to react to every opinion, every distraction, every slight. You are here to stay centered, composed, and in control. You are here to choose peace over chaos, presence over panic, and discipline over emotional storms. Imagine a mountain in a thunderstorm. The winds rage, the lightning strikes, but the mountain stands still. That's your peace, that's your strength. Even when the world tries to push your buttons, don't respond with rage. Respond with stillness. Respond with mastery. Train your mind like a warrior trains his body. Make peace your default. Make calm your weapon, because when you refuse to let the world disturb your inner stillness, you become untouchable. So, when the noise rises, when someone tests your limits, when life gets loud, breathe. Step back. Return to that inner sanctuary the Stoics spoke of. Say it with conviction. My peace cannot be stolen, not by people, not by problems, not by pressure, because it's yours, and it lives within you. Number 10, I am the master of my mind and the creator of my life. The world doesn't shape you. Your mind does. Your thoughts are the blueprint, your beliefs are the foundation, and your actions are the bricks that build your reality. Epictetus said, "You become what you give your attention to." That's the power you hold. You're not some powerless pawn waiting for life to hand you something good. You are the builder, the sculptor, the creator. And it all begins in your mind. Affirm, "I am the master of my mind and the creator of my life." Say it loud. Say it with belief. Because until you take control of your thinking, your life will always feel out of control. This is your moment to stop blaming your past, to stop waiting for luck, to stop hoping that something outside will change. You are the change. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them. When fear creeps in, face it. When doubt whispers, you silence it with truth. You control what stays in your mind, and what stays, grows. If you plant courage, discipline, gratitude, you grow a life of meaning and strength. If you plant worry, comparison, or helplessness, you'll reap the chaos. The choice is always yours. So, take back your mind. Train it, shape it, master it. And from there, start building the life you've always wanted, on purpose, with purpose. This is not just mindset. This is creation. Your mind is your power tool. Use it to design a life of freedom, peace, and greatness. Say it one more time. "I am the master of my mind and the creator of my life." And from this moment forward, live like it. These 10 affirmations aren't just inspirational quotes. They're your armor, your weapons, your blueprint for becoming unstoppable. The Stoics didn't just preach resilience, they lived it. Through war, exile, illness, and betrayal, they held the line. They chose strength over weakness, discipline over chaos, purpose over pleasure. And you can do the same. But let me be brutally honest. Words alone won't change your life. Watching this video won't magically make you stronger. Action will, repetition will, commitment will. So here's your challenge. Pick one affirmation, just one. Say it every morning. Write it down, live it, breathe it, act on it. You'll be amazed at how fast your mindset starts to shift when you stop waiting for motivation and start living with intention. This is about self-mastery, mental toughness, becoming someone you respect when you look in the mirror. If that's the path you're ready to walk, then welcome to the journey. You're not alone. You're part of a rising group of warriors, quiet, strong, and unshakable. So, if this resonated with you, show some love. Like the video. Subscribe. Share this with someone who needs it, someone who's ready to take back control of their mind. Because your transformation doesn't start tomorrow. It starts now. No more excuses, no more waiting. You are the storm, you are the stillness, you are the fire.